Pero hindi totoo yung malaki yung, super laki yung kita. Hindi ka naman Hollywood star. Oo, tama lang. It's like, tama lang talaga sa'yo yung kita. Hindi man 5 figures. Minsan, minsan lang. Dapat yung mga mag-asawa, i-explore din ninyo kasi yun yung mag-start na pag hindi na happy yung husband nyo, hindi na happy yung wife nyo, kailangan nyo mag-explore into BDSM or you can suggest to your, for example, there's a couple, yung wife hindi na masaya or yung husband hindi na masaya, dapat i-suggest ng husband na, okay, can we get another guy or another girl to join us para maging exciting yung relationship natin, to spice up the relationship para walang cheating na mangyayari. Kasi normally, pag sa couple, pag matagal na kayo, yung husband nag-cheat, may ibang girlfriend, or yung wife merong ibang kalaguyo. Even the tiniest imperfections you have in your life, you have to accept that.
So as I say, yes ma'am, it's all good.
Oo, mostly yung mga girls especially on dating sites, hindi lang sa BDSM community. Marami sa mga dating sites ng mga girls na gumagawa sila ng account doon para makahanap ng foreigner. Tapos binablockmail nila, ini-scam nila para magkapera sila. Minsan hingi ng pera. Kunyari may problema, my mother is dead, my father is sick, my dog is dead, meron mga ganyan, send me money, ganun. Na may battery, yung nagbabibrate para naman tirik mata, ganun. And some of my clients, meron din akong clients, may artista pa. Hindi ko i-mention. Ang mga size ng notches nila is maliit lang. They just, book me up for experiences kasi gusto nila maka-experience being with a trans. Kasi may collab team siya. Si ganun, no? Magkalab team nga din siya nila Bipo dati eh. Yeah. Parang alam na niya kung sino. Yeah. Hi, I'm Mo Khalifa. I'm better known as Borikat, and I'm a transgender content creator, merely focused with BDSM contents. And this is, introduce yourself.
Yep. You can just call me Joe.
His screen name is Daddy.
Yep. Exciting stuff. Yeah, I'm just an average kind of person who enjoys different things. I guess that's about it.
Nakita kami sa isang website which is called FetLife back then, long time ago. But nag-message siya sa akin kamakailan lang, mga 3 years ago. And then we started getting in touch with each other. And he decided to come here in the Philippines para makita kami in person. And that's the start of our relationship. And what else can you say in English?
Not much else. I mean, we finally met. We've been chatting and talking and on various platforms. And I decided to come to Philippines and finally meet her.
And what made you interested about me?
Well, obviously there's the things we have in common as far as the
BDSM,
the videos, but the lifestyle and everything. You're very interesting. Your outlook and your way you
thank
go
you.
about things, and it's easy to talk to, easy to be with. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like, doesn't take life too seriously, because that's what I find, you can take life a bit too seriously in this sort of lifestyle. People, especially on that site where we met, can be quite serious about it, and that's not me. I enjoy it, but I'm not a die-hard, want to get beaten to death or anything.
You don't like hardcore. You just like
hardcore. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, it's interesting and it's fun.
You just like the fetish or role play, like kinky play, not too much into pain or hardcore because you don't like it gore. Ayaw niya ng sobrang pain at sobrang sakit. Kasi may ibang BDSM creator na talagang to the extreme sila pag gumawa ng content, yung talagang patayan, patayan. Ayaw na ng ganon. It's just like he wants to be in the minimal side.
Yeah, it's part of my life, not my life.
Lots of girls online, most especially, not just in the BDSM community, especially sa mga dating sites, yung mga pictures kasi nila, parang AI or fake, super edited. Ang ganda-ganda sa picture, parang artista. Pero pag na-meet mo na in person, it's like, oh my God, anong nangyari sa'yo? Yung ganon. Kaya na-experience din niya yung ganon na nakipag-meet siya ng ibang girls. Pero hindi yung nasa picture, iba yung sa in person. Kaya na-disappoint siya. Madami kasing catfish at mga scammers online. Kaya ganon. Marami siyang disappointment.
And I hope she felt the same about me.
No, not that.
No, not that. I meant as far as what I said, that I was what I was. You saw.
Yeah, I saw in your photos previously before that you're a bit chunky, but when I met him in person, it's like, oh, okay. BDSM, it's mostly about role play, fetish, kink, and it's like mostly on the erotic side of a sexual preferences, which caters. There's a dominatrix, there's submissive, there's bottom, and there's top. So my preferences, I prefer to be top and dominant. So I address myself as a dominatrix mistress because I'm a transgender. I dominate him sa paraan na prefer niya kasi submissive siya at saka bottom. So I do it on his preference, and prefer niya yung fist fucking. He likes can I mention it? He likes and sometimes or explain about your submissiveness.
I mainly just like to do whatever the other person likes. It's just about pleasure and enjoyment and just pleasing,
He prefers that I'm the one controlling him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and telling him what to do.
It's all about exploration.
Yeah, it's all about exploration, and we experiment things also using toys, costumes, and stuff like that to make our sexual adventures interesting. More often, morely focused on that certain type of thing like BDSM.
And figure out what we like and what we don't.
Mm-hmm. But we don't like extreme. Yung mga madugo ayaw namin ng ganon.
No damage.
Oo. Oo, meron. There's people who likes, what we call that, na yung kinakain nila, which is very disgusting. We don't do that. We do golden showers, but we don't do, my God. It's so gross. Ayaw niya ng ganon. At saka ayaw niya ng extreme yung pag wini-whip siya na dumudugo na yung bang niya or whichever part of his body, ayaw niya ng ganon kasi mahirap na yung magkaka-infection ka lang.
Gano'n niyo na po katagal ginagawa yung pag-BDS?
Sa akin, I've done it mga 10 years na. Matagal na. Since I was 17. I love being a content creator kasi I'm the boss of my own. And I can, create videos which are uniquely interesting and eye-catching to the audience who wants to explore sa mga BDSM na preference when it comes to sex, like that. Because I think here in the Philippines, people are not really open into BDSM thing. They like the casual or just the vanilla types of sex, like that. Mostly they prefer like that. Pero sa akin, I want it more unique and special and interesting because parang mas maganda or mas happy pag ganon. Before, when I was still 15, I have heard about it from a neighbor or friend which marries a European guy, and I was curious about it. And when I get up, nung nandito na ako sa Manila kasi pumunta ako dito to work as an entertainer, hopefully sana for Japan, pero hindi ako nakaalis kasi nga nag-close yung Japan Entertainment noong 2007. Paalis na sana ako pero na-canceled yung booking ko for Japan. So, I dwell into first time I do escorts and I met friends and clients which introduced me to this BDSM thing. Nung na-experience ko na siya with my clients, parang na-excite din ako, ganito pala yung BDSM. And nagustuhan ko na rin siya. So, I decided to explore it more and apply it to most of my clients when I do escorts before. And when I've had my boyfriend before, we do it and I like it. But yung boyfriend ko, naghiwalay kami. Too bad kasi ayaw niya ng gano'n na life. Kasi ano siya seloso, gusto anong Tagalog dyan? Parang gusto niya ako lang, ayaw niyang makipag-meet ako ng ibang guy kasi nagagalit siya, nagsiselos siya. So, naghiwalay kami. Before I'm a microbiologist, I work in a lab. But konti lang kasi yung, the salary is, that's why I decided to be a BDSM content creator. Doing, most especially adult, I posted it online, which caters different teams in each of my videos. You can find my name there is Vurikat, it's letter V. And it's a Fab House. Meron akong channel which is called Top Domina TS, which mostly my contents were available in there. You can find it online and you can take a preview of my videos, which I have done with him and few other guys I've met. Being a content creator, especially sa mga adult contents, hindi siya madaling gawin kasi ako lahat yung nag-i-edit, ako lahat yung gumagawa ng script or whatsoever na pwedeng i-apply sa video. Mahirap talaga kasi you need to experiment different positions on scenes kasi mahirap yung ako lang maghahawak ng camera, ako lahat sa lightings and everything. So, it's not easy. Pero pag pinapanood nyo na siya online, talagang dire-diretso parang easy lang. Pero pag nung ginawa namin gagawin, sinushoot ko yung video, mahirap talaga, as in mahirap, diba? You experience it when we make video. It's not easy. You have
it's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
You'd know.
And you have to do it again and again.
But it's even harder because she does it all. She's running the video, performing.
Ako lahat.
Everything. Yeah, it's incredible.
So, it's really not easy. So, sa mga nagbabalak dyan, magiging adult content creator, akala nyo siguro madali, but it's not. It takes a lot of work and effort to do a content, especially adult forms. Bago pa lang yung channel ko, I think, less than a year pa lang yung channel ko, but I have, I think, almost 700 followers, and as of now, I think 7 fans, which I earn money from it, from the fans. And every time na merong nagbe-view sa videos ko, I also earn money from it, from view shares. So that's what makes it interesting, having your contents posted online on the site. It's just enough. But it's not too much, it's just enough. Siguro yung iba, iniisip nila na, okay, ang laki ng kita ng ganito, ganyan. No, hindi. May mga iba kasi nagkikwento sila na, ang laki ng kita nito, makakabili ka ng mga ganito, ganyan, kasi ang laki-laki ng kita, mga 5 figures, 6 figures. No, it's not that. Nagsisinungaling yun sila para, anong tawag dyan? They're boosting their self para, Pero hindi totoo yung super laki yung kita. Hindi ka naman Hollywood star. Tama lang. You're just like, tama lang talaga sa'yo yung kita. Hindi man 5 figures. Minsan lang. And for me, being in a BDSM community, it doesn't affect our relationship. It makes it more exciting and fun kasi we explore together and we enjoy it much. It's amazing. Dapat yung mga mag-asawa, i-explore din ninyo kasi yun yung mag-start na pag hindi na happy yung husband nyo, hindi na happy yung wife nyo, kailangan nyo mag-explore into BDSM, or you can suggest to for example, there's a couple, yung wife hindi na masaya or yung husband hindi na masaya, dapat i-suggest ng husband na, okay, can we get another guy or another girl to join us para maging exciting yung relationship natin. To spice up the relationship para walang cheating na mangyayari. Kasi normally, pag sa couple, pag matagal na kayo, yung husband nag-cheat, may ibang girlfriend, o yung wife merong ibang kalaguyo. Kaya, yun, maraming mga mag-asawang naghiwalay dahil sa ganyan. Kasi hindi na hindi na mainit yung sexual life nila. Kaya ganon. So, it's better they will apply. Hindi ko naman sinasuggest na i-apply nyo yung BDSM sa part sa relationship nyo. But, I'm just, getting you a points of view kung paano nyo mapasaya yung relationship nyo with your partner. By BDSM, Wag naman yung hardcore kasi nga, kung nag-start pa lang kayo, just start minimal, start slow things like role play, cross-dressing, or something like that na hanggat kaya nyo lang. Pero kung gusto nyo hardcore, sige, go for it, no problem.
Well, I mean, obviously it makes it stronger because of our
the connection,
compatibility with it, like what she enjoys, I enjoy, and it again because we don't take it too seriously. I think that's the main thing for
it's
us.
just
and
to
that's what
spice
makes
up
me
our
comfortable.
relationship for
Yeah.
fun and excitement.
Yeah, and I don't want to be a slave and a dog or whatever
Mhm.
I do with a lot of things. And it's like basically comes down to mutual respect as well. I don't
It's
want to be
different
treated
because,
badly.
He's not a slave. He's just a submissive bottom. Hindi siya patulad ng iba na ako kunyari master, yung sila slave na kinakastigo. Tama ba yung Tagalog ko, kastigo? Spanish kastigo. Yung
It's a little English na.
dinodominate nila yung partner nila as a master, and then yung slave nila or yung really cuckold, dinodominate nila ng sobra. Kaya it's really not a good thing. And meron ding mga BDSM relationship na it's about monetary thing, like they want to be the master or the mistress because of monetary things, that they want financial support from their slaves. Meron ding mga ganyan. Kung nagde-decide kayo, for example, you guys, you wanted to be in a BDSM relationship, huwag kayong pumatol dun sa mga girls or mga guys na gagawin lang kayong milk money, yung gusto nila na i-dominate niyo sila, like this, like that, like what we call it yung sa iba,
Sorry.
anong tawag dyan? Yung gumagawa sila ng eksena na talagang, sasabihin ko sa family mo na ganitong ginagawa. Blackmail. Exactly. Yung blackmail like that. Blackmail domination. Don't do that kasi hindi yan maganda. It will affect your personal
It could destroy you.
yeah,
completely.
it could destroy your personal life, especially sa family niyo. Don't do that. Kung gusto niyo ng BDSM, just do the correct BDSM way, not those blackmails and everything or scams and everything. It's not good, especially when it's money involved. It's really not maganda kasi nga maapektuhan yung personal life mo, especially sa families mo.
Marami po pang ganun dito.
Oo, mostly yung mga girls online, especially on dating sites, hindi lang sa BDSM community. Marami sa mga dating sites ng mga girls na gumagawa sila ng account doon para makahanap ng foreigner. Tapos binablockmail nila, ini-scam nila para magkapera sila. Minsan hingi ng pera. Kunyari may problema, my mother is dead, my father is sick, my dog is dead, meron mga ganyan, send me money, ganun. Hindi maganda yung ganun. So, you have to take also precautions and awareness talagang kailangan i-apply when you're wanted to be in that kind of relationship. Minsan pag may nag-shoot kami with younger boys, kunyari mag-shoot kami na isa ng penetration or oral, minsan nagre-release na sila ng something na hindi pa tapos yung scene, so we have to do it again. Sometimes may napipilayan. Pag mga ganyan. Or yung iba, di ba, I do fest I'm expert with that. Yung iba, hindi nakapaglinis, so may lumalabas na, peanut butter jelly, Yun yung mga experience ko na parang hindi ko gusto kasi medyo dirty. Yung iba kasi ginagawa nila mali, BDSM should be role play. Yung ginagawa na totohanan na talaga, it's not really correct. That's not really the thing that they would have to do when they want to be in a BDSM relationship. Kasi masama na yung totohanan nyo. It's not a good thing. You can kill someone with that. Wala kaming na-experience na, kunyari ako, may kapartner ako na guy na mas gwapo sa kanya, mas hot. Hindi ako na-attach kasi for me, it's just like, for fun. Hindi ko ginagawa yun for having a relationship with someone. It's just intimate fun. But intimate and erotic. For me as a trans, since I do escort before, I usually have tests every 3 months. I have CBC, urinalysis, syphilis test, and everything. Iniingatan ko yung sarili ko. I take care of myself kasi it's better to be healthy and strong and safe when you dwell into this kind of thing kasi iba-iba yung mga sexual partners ko, hindi lang guys, girls din. I have videos, contents which are girls involved on it, but it's not on my channel. It's on the other side. It's in Groovy Film. It's in Groovy Films, which is internationally published, not here in the Philippines. I decided to do adult content, the thing, kasi yun talaga yung dream ko na magiging, star. Kasi idol ko dati si Rosana Roses, yung mga star na ganito, ganyan. And at this point in time, talagang ginawa ko na lahat ginawa ko na yung makakaya ko to be adult content creator. And it made me more, masaya kasi nagagawa ko na yung mga ninanais ko na nung bata pa ako na nakikita ko na sila. Yun yung mga dream ko talaga na, paglaki ko gusto ko maging ganyan, gusto ko maging star, but in a different way because I'm a transgender, I'm not a woman, so I'm doing it in a unique and a special way. Especially sa mga contents yun na makikita nyo online. I think you're googling it right now. Enjoy. I'm very selective. Pinipili ko lang yung mga guys na ipapartner ko on videos. Kasi merong mga guys na ang dami nilang kaya na, ayoko ng ganito, ayoko ng ganyan, ganito, ganyan. At minsan, demanding pa, sila pa yung nagde-demand. So, I pick the right guy to be in my videos. Kasi it's much better yan kasi you have the connection with each other and you do things freely on your own will, consensually. Hindi yung pipick up lang ako ng lalaki dyan na pwedeng i-partner ko sa video, hindi pala sila agree na ipopost yung content nila online. Yun yung nangyayari, yung mga naghahabla sila sa mga otoridad na, yung content ko kumakalat kasi ganito, ganyan, kinakalat ni Akla or kinakalat ni Kesyo, ganyan, para pagpirahan lang ako. No, it's not like that. I post content consensually and having sex consensually with the right partner na pinipili ko to be on my video.
Kayong dalawa po, na yung tandem po ninyo.
The dynamics between us.
Parang perfect po ba siya?
It's not so perfect, but it's getting there because it's fun. And we have to do more. Yeah.
Nothing's perfect.
Nothing's perfect.
So
it's
you
just
gotta keep working.
deal with it every day. Just be happy and accept everything. Even the tiniest imperfections you have in your life, you have to accept that.
As long as I say yes, ma'am, it's all good.
Ganun siya kasimple, ganun kadali. My family doesn't mind me at all. They are not supportive, especially my mom is a city councilor back in my province. She knows what I do, but we're not keeping in touch with each other kasi I'm a castaway na parang may iba na rin siyang family, so we're not talking about, getting in touch with my families. Pero before, they were very supportive with me, especially when I start doing this. She's the one who's pushing me, okay, sige, push mo lang yan hanggat sa kumikita ka at naiipon mo yung pera mong kinikita mo. Just go with it. Hindi sa pinagbabawalan nila akong gumawa ng ganyan. As long as hindi siya illegal na pinupost ko online na walang mga consents or whatever, okay lang naman sa family ko. I don't know about his family, but he's doing this kind of thing for his personal preferences. He's not, it's a secret to his family. It's taboo. It's just for his personal preferences that he likes to do it this way in a relationship. Huh? No, his family doesn't know about it. It's just his
Not
personal
entirely.
preference.
That's sort of.
Our relationship is just keep in secret like
But
that.
they-
That we're doing things like that.
I'm sure they will know over time.
Baka kastiguhan siya. About misconceptions, I never take it personally to myself, though minsan may mga comments na napaka-harsh, yung mga binabasa kong comments, at minsan talagang sagad to the bones na yung comments nila, na ginajudge ako. I just, replied to them politely and kindly in a generous way. Kasi nga, pag sinasakyan ko pa yung kasamaan nila, it's like, I'm putting my level into their level, so which is not a good way. Pero yung mga other girls or other guys na nag-judge sa akin, I just don't mind it. Bahala sila kung anong itatawag nila sa akin or whatever things that they wanted to address me. I accept it because I'm just a person and I made mistakes also. So, kailangan kong i-accept kung ano man yon and just let it go. Parang narinig ko dito, labas sa kabila, ganun lang. And I smile because, when you smile, the universe will smile back at you then. A few regrets that I have in my life is that hindi ko tinapos yung course ko before when I was in college kasi siguro kung natapos ko yung course ko as a nurse or something, I'm a doctor already. Yun yung regrets ko sa life. Kasi pangarap ko din maging doctor but I stopped kasi gusto ko mag-Japan dati, so hindi ko na natuloy. Kaya sorry talaga. Yun yung wish ko talaga na magiging doctor. But at least na-experience kong mag-microbio at mag-nurse in a short period of time. As of this moment, I still want to continue doing contents kasi I find it more resourceful kasi malaki yung kita in terms of what you call that, financial stability. I still have to continue doing it and until I reach my goal, na may goal kasi ako sa life na ini-aim. When I reach my goal, I have to stop because I need to make another business na parang maging financially secure and stable na ako in the near future. Kasi hindi naman ako laging bata, tumatanda na rin ako. I'm already 33 years old, guys. So kailangan, pag makaipon na ako, I need to have my own, financial stability and business na to support me and him, hopefully, kung hindi niya ako iiwan. Yes, in the near future, para maging stable. And no!
There won't be any.
And I plan to have, to adopt a baby, maybe isa or dalawa, para to pave the way na hindi magiging porn star hindi magiging content creator. Para may tawag ko dyan, pay it forward na matupad yung dream ko sa sarili ko with those kids na i-adapt ko in the near future. Kasi gusto ko talaga sa pamilya namin, merong doctor or merong nurse, like that. Kasi yun talagang ninanais ko nun pa.
Do you plan to adopt?
Yeah. Maybe if there's a woman who would agree to conceive a baby from him, that would be nice para ang daming cuties na magtatakbuhan sa bahay. Pero masaya, di ba? Ang dami kong dugis. I have an age goal which I will stop doing this thing maybe when I reach 40-ish or 50 something. I need to stop this. Kasi nga, it's not naman na talagang, gusto pa ng audience yung mga contents ko now. It's like, kung panahon ko ngayon, I have to ride along with it. Kasi, para magsasawa na rin yung mga followers or audiences to watch my contents. Parang, paulit-ulit na lang, ganito, ganyan, nakakasawa na. We need more. We need new, exciting things. Parang, I'll give way to the other, upcoming content creators, na gagawa din ng BDSM contents. Hopefully, in the coming, generations. I usually shoot content. Sa isang buwan, I make 4 contents and that's what I posted online. Pero hindi ko siya pinapost na sabay kasi there's a rule in the channel or website which I'm in that you have to post 1 or 2 videos in a month para magiging entry siya sa may contest kasi yun sa Pop House. Meron silang video contest every month na mananalo ka ng $3,000 packs. Like, kung yung video mo is mag-top, mag-number 1, yung price mo is $3,000. Pero, kung masali ka lang sa top 20 or, below that, meron kang $15 na incentives matatanggap sa kanila. Kung ang video mo is kasali dun sa mga top 100 na entries na na-pick nila sa site, kikita ka pa rin. Pero hindi yung $3,000, grabe naman yun. Kung talagang yung video mo is number 1 or pinaka most viewed sa website, ganun yung kikitain mo talaga as in a snap. Our future plans together, we just go with the flow for as long as we're happy together.
Yeah.
We just have to deal with it. Kung hanggat sa gusto pa niya nga akong makasama, I'll go with it. Pero kung ayaw na niya, okay lang, madaming guys dyan. Meron siya, di ba?
Are you guys planning to, marry?
For me, not yet. Kasi I need to be well established and financially secured. Ayoko ng marriage na I'm not financially secured kasi what if magkaroon kami ng problem or where do I get my resource? Wala, diba? I need to be financially stable and secure before I dwell into marriage or something kasi it's better to be secured. Kasi minsan may mga nag-aasawa dyan, ang bata-bata nyo pa, nag-aasawa na nabubuntis na kayo, hindi kayo marunong bumuhay ng bata, gawa ng bata sa kapapanood ng don't do that. It's bad. You have to think about it before you dwell into, this kind of thing. Kasi mahirap nang maging bastardo or bastarda and it's not really good to have a family na hindi kayo stable, na wala kayong resources na dito niyo kinukuha yung gastos niyo daily or expenses daily. It's not really good. Before you go into a relationship, kailangan stable kayo sa sarili niyo financially and wala kayong problem then after. It's okay with you, right? If I have other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diba? House of ganon. Tawa siya. Yeah, I want girls, trans, and other guys to be in the house. Kung gusto ko siyang pakasalan, kailangan living together with us. Kung gusto niya ng marriage, i-consult ko muna siya na sometimes gusto ko ng girl, gusto ko ng ibang trans or guys to join us in the family. And they can be part of the house. I will build a room for them. Ito yung kwarto mo, dito ka. That I'm okay with that. As long as there's no problem na idudulot nila sa amin, I'm okay with that. And I can support them financially as well. And some of my clients, meron din akong clients, may artista pa. Hindi ko i-mention. Ang mga size ng notches nila is, so the size of their penis is just regular lang, maliit lang. They just, book me up for experiences kasi gusto nila maka-experience being with a trans. And that's it. Parang, ano din ako na anong tawag dyan, na-amaze. Kasi hindi ko ini-expect na ibubook nila ako for just a night of experience with them. For experience, binabayaran nila ako. Yeah. I play with them with money, with payments. Hindi libre. Dinodominate ko sila. In fairness, gusto nila. Yeah, but I don't want to mention it. It's confidential. I'm sure kilalang kilala siya. Kasi may collab team siya. Si ganun, no? Magkalab team nga din siya ni Labi po dati eh. Yeah. Parang alam na niya kung sino. About what can you advise to other trans who wants to be in the BDSM community or wants to explore in the BDSM community, and not just trans, with all the people who wants to explore in BDSM in all genders? What can you advise to them in general?
Just
Like,
be careful. You know, it can get pretty serious, and they can do some serious damage to you. So you've got to have as much control over it as you can, as a submissive,
Yeah.
particularly, of course.
be precautious, yeah, and be
you're
very
gonna,
aware of the people
Know
you
who
choose to be
who
with.
you're gonna be
You're
with. Yeah.
involving with in this kind of thing. Kasi,
Just don't dive in.
yeah, don't
Do
dwell
it
into
illegal.
something which is not legal kasi baka,
Yeah.
you know, anything could happen.
Yep. And damage you.
And be
damage
very,
your life.
also, they have to be very aware because
Mm.
there's a lot of girls online which are fakes. Baka ma-scam kayo or ma-involve kayo into frauds or something. Just be very aware and be very cautious. And to those people around the world, especially girls and couples or guys here in the Philippines who wants to experience BDSM and explore things about BDSM, do your research first before dwelling into this kind of community kasi there's a lot of things happening in this kind of community. The masochism and everything, the
So this-
yeah, sadism, there's gore, there's super gore, like that, which is, I think, hindi nyo kakayanin if you wanted to explore. But if you wanted to experiment, like, a little bit of thing, para ma-experience nyo yung BDSM scenario and the sexual experiences, do your research first before getting involved into someone or being involved with someone na gusto din yung BDSM, para all things are legal and not illegal, and all things have to be consensual as well. Hindi yung pinipilit nyo yung isa na, oy, halika dito, gawa tayo ng video ganyan. No, it's not good. It's really illegal. You have to be consensual, and they need to sign a contract to be on the video because they can file a complaint to any authorities if wala silang sinay na contract before you post the video online. Kasi baka may mga iba dyan na i-blackmail sila na, oy, yung video ko makalat. You have to be very aware as well. Kailangan yung girls or guys na i-involve on the video have to agree na ipopost yung contents online. So, everything is to be equal and legal.
Yeah, one thing is about, you know, obviously with that sort of lifestyle, you usually have to trim.
Yeah.
Remove
Training is more
hair.
important.
Well, train, but remove hair and things like that. Just an experience I had
To
the
be
other day.
hygienic and
There's a lot of hygiene.
And
things like that.
also, you need proper costumes as well. Yung mga tamang outfits just for you to get excited. Kasi if you don't wear outfits and if you don't have those toys, parang walang excitement, parang fluff yung lifestyle na yun. It needs to have proper toys, proper dress-ups, proper outfits or something just to spice up the scenario in doing that
Make it more
BDSM thing.
interesting.
Yeah. To make it more interesting and more fun. Again, proper outfits, proper toys, training and preparation, and talking to the people involved with it to make it consensual. Oh, the outfits have to be sexy, like lingeries, leathers, or you can role play as a nun or a priest or a schoolgirl, or you can cosplay like anything. You can wear anything, not the formal or usual clothes that you've seen in your daily life. Yung hindi, yung mga kakaibang costumes na isusuot nyo. Pero sexy dapat. Kasi nga, if it's not sexy, it's not hot and it's not erotic. Terms of revealing
enough,
clothes, like
revealing enough, but not too revealing.
not
That's good.
not too
Otherwise, you
really,
might as well
yeah.
just be naked. So,
Parang ay malala or sobrang nasagwa pag too much. You can the toys yung available for BDSM, they have strap-ons, leather harness, like plugs like they have battery operated plugs and that you can use. For girls, You can have those, yung ginagamit na parang vibrator na, parang plancha. Yung ginagano na grrrr. Meron niya available sa mga online platforms. Mabibili niyo yun online, mura lang. Check niyo. Kailangan yung gumamit ng ganyan. And for guys, meron ding mga or mga flash toys na pwede niyong i-order online. Tama yung sinabi niya. And muna lang siya. I think the highest price is about 10K for the flash toys. Talagang realistic siya ha, as in realistic. But for girls, yun na lang, marami yan. Mura lang. Yun may advice ko sa inyo.
Depends on what you...
Yeah, depends on what you crave for. It's all available online. Just do your research. I like the and the kasi it's more sexual in nature kasi sensitive yung prostate namin, especially kasi pareho kami male, di ba? Hindi, wala akong vagina. So I prefer na may battery yung nagba-vibrate para naman tirik mata, ganun. To those aspiring adult content creators, kailangan malakas yung loob nyo at saka buo yung konsensya na gagawin nyo to kasi nga it's not really an easy thing to do. Parang to other people it's masama or nakakahiya or talagang ang tawag sa inyo ang sagwa or dirty na. So you need to be talagang buo yung sarili nyo na gagawin nyo to at yung mga hiya-hiya na iniisip nyo, shred that away kasi nga doing adult contents is really not an easy thing, like I said. It has to be hard work and efforts as well, and be creative and innovative in doing this kind of thing. Kasi hindi pwedeng isang position lang or ganito ganyan. You need to be innovative and artistic as well.
Mga ka-off the record, gusto nyo pa ba ng ibang malupit na istorya? I-click nyo lang ang mga video na nasa screen. Maraming salamat!